Extravagant means to exceed what is reasonable. And I believe the calling of love that God places on our lives when two people are joined together in marriage, that love should be extravagant. And so because he has chosen to love you in a remarkable, extravagant way, the way you live, the way you love becomes a response to that. Is that your marriage is a representation of God's love. See, because of God's love, we know that he desires good for you. That he wants you to have a marriage that flourishes, that he wants you to have a marriage that lasts the distance, that he wants you to have a marriage that is a blessing not only to you, but to the people around you as well.
Cassandra, when you first met me, I was at the start of a brand new journey of life. I moved to a new city with new people, all with new ways of doing things. I was scared to be me because I wanted to be what the people out here liked. I remembered feeling a lot of anxiety and discomfort being around a lot of people, feeling as though every move I made and every word I said was being judged. Then you introduced yourself. And though I was still nervous, I felt a sense of comfort in you, and shortly after that, our journey began. Throughout everything we've been through, I attribute much of my personal growth to you challenging me and encouraging me. I'm no longer afraid to be myself in front of a stranger because I can be myself in front of the only two things that matter, you and God. Every time I've messed up, you've picked me up and helped me get back on track, reminding me of my purpose. You've chosen to love me despite all the times I've hurt you or driven you crazy. Because of all this, I know truly that God has his hand over us and has ordained this bond between us. And so, in faithfulness to God and in faithfulness to you, I will spend every day of the rest of my life loving you with all that I am. You are the love of my life, and I am forever yours.
Nick, I remember the first time I knew I loved you. You walked me to my car after a dinner date, and as I sat in my car watching you walk to your car, I said out loud, God, I love him. I felt so much peace in that moment. That peace was quickly followed by the thought that I was crazy because we had only been dating for about 2 weeks. You have loved and cared for me beyond what I ever thought possible. We've grown so much over the last almost 2 years, and now we have forever ahead of us. You are faithful, compassionate, thoughtful, and a total goofball. There is no one else I could possibly want to be my best friend, husband, and father of our future children. You are truly everything I prayed for and beyond. I promise to be patient with you, especially when I'm trying to teach you my spreadsheets. I promise to do my best to be fully present and engaged when you talk to me about anime. But mostly, I promise to show you grace when it's hardest to do so. I promise to cherish you as my husband. I promise to put God at the center of our marriage. And I promise to love you all the days of my life and beyond.